What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another segment in Financial Freedom Builders, where every conversation moves you one decision closer to financial freedom. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to our page. Top comment below gets you access into Freedom Builders Academy. Number one best starting point right now out there to get yourself situated, aligned, and where you need to be in your financial journey. Now, let's get right into it. I want to talk specifically about a stock that is pulling back today for a few reasons. And in regards to financial freedom, this may provide an opportunity, although it's not financial advice, this video is for education purposes only, but it may provide you an opportunity to take advantage of it. And that company is UnitedHealth Group, okay? UNH has just reported today, this morning, earnings, and it didn't show too much of a promising sign as it pertains to how things went last year in 2025. Okay. But even going into this year with the tailwinds going in, with the conversations going on with President Trump, something just announced yesterday was that President Trump is saying that they're going to create flat fees for those that are companies that are participating in Medicare programs. Okay. So UNH, there's a lot of other ones that are out there, but UNH is a big one. Humana is another one. UNH is down right now, probably about 15 or 16%. Now, in our financial community, Financial Freedom Builders, last year, we started buying UNH when it was $248 a share, okay? It ended up bottoming out at $231. We got in at $248. We've been able to ride it all the way up, make life-changing money. People are leveling up left and right. However, now we're seeing that the stock is going to be pulling back. And at the time of this recording in the pre-market, it's probably went from about 300 and let's say 20 down to 295, okay? So that's a pretty big drop, okay? We're looking at about a 15 or 16% drop from where it was yesterday to today. A lot of people are worried about what's going on and, is the stock dead, etc. Let's talk about what has happened, during the time of presidency during the time Donald Trump has been president. Now, this is not a political channel. Please take the politics elsewhere. However, as it pertains to our money, we need to be mindful as to how the game is being played. When Donald Trump has been doing negotiations so far in this term, he starts aggressive, even whether it's with companies, whether it's with countries, whatever. He starts aggressive, gets the stakeholder to the table to negotiate a deal, and then he softens his stance, and then the country or the company benefits following that. Okay, we have seen this time and time again with all negotiations with this company now. What he is doing is he is setting the stage to have these insurance companies come to the table to negotiate with him. His end game is to bring down some of these insurance rates and how much revenues these insurance companies are doing. Whether you like it or not, this benefits the consumer. A lot of people are complaining about healthcare costs, how it's through the roof, taking, their kids to the doctors and all these things for certain regular things is costing them a lot of money. This type of move helps the consumer and the American citizen in regards to their insurance. However, as it pertains to our money and investing in these companies, this is going to drive the stock price down for a lot of these companies until they come up with a deal with President Trump. As history has shown us, a deal will be made. He likes to make deals. Once the deal is made, these stocks that have gotten punished and that are going to get punished today will have their day of rebounding. So once it is, then the stock takes off and goes higher than it was before. So although right now it looks like a bit of uncertainty with a lot of these companies, and it's real and it's tangible and we don't know how long it's going to be, this could represent an opportunity for us to take advantage of these discounts so that once these stocks recover, they'll recover with us in the train riding it back up to the promised land. This is the mindset when it comes to investing you have to be willing to assume. Is that when things look uncertain, when the building is burning, you go to the fire, okay? We're not taught that as individuals. And when it comes to investing in the right companies, running to the fire is how money is made. And so in our community, we've been leveling up. We were able to get UNH back when it was $248. What was going on while it was down there? The CEO unfortunately lost his life due to someone that took his life, shot the price down, brought a lot of uncertainty. But today, it was up to $340, $350 a share before it started pulling back today. So there is always a rebound in these companies if you're in the right companies long term, okay? So my plan of action here would be is that I would tell you is to look into UNH, assess for yourself if you believe this is a company that's going to still be here long term. Will they be able to work this whole thing out with Donald Trump? And if so, then I would encourage you to consider taking action. And the number one place you can take action for in your family's financial future is joining Freedom Builders Academy. Get in there, learn these skills that are going to help you level up on your financial journey. And if you have any questions along the way, feel free to comment below. We'd love to engage with you, and we'll talk to you on the next one.